Welcome back, Battle Brothers and Sisters, to the continuing adventures of the Slayers. So, I played a little bit earlier off recording, just kind of catching up. Went to town, sold the stuff we got from raiding this bandit encampment and getting the crappy, trashy hammer. Stocked up on supplies, although our food's running out pretty quickly, so we'll have to head back pretty soon. Some of the comments from my last episode talked about maybe taking on the Goblin City here, which, I mean, that's not a bad idea. It goes along well with defeating the Greenskin invasion. I got to destroy Greenskin parties, so hey, it's all interlaced, all tied together. So I wandered over here, and I think because I have to destroy enemy patrols or outposts, so this little town here, outpost, actually be kind of a good mini test of attacking a large city, because this is very similar in some ways. It's got many ambushers, a plethora of skirmishers, only one overseer. I think this place has multiple overseers. This place may also have wolf riders, but only a handful. And again, they're not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is the shamans, and then just the overwhelming amount of fire that's going to come at you. All the arrows. So this is a little lesser, but it's still a significant amount of goblins to deal with. In typical fashion for what I do, I've kind of given these guys the best range defense shields I have. I've given Otto here the item to be immune to being netted or rooted, and this is the little experiment part, but I took the standard bearer out. I don't think typically that morale is the big issue in these fights. It's just killing the goblins quickly and breaking their morale. So I put Roderick in. He's got plenty of melee hitting ability. He's got plenty of health to deal with getting picked apart by little arrows. He's got lots of armor, so he can absorb a ton of damage. And I'll put him in the back line at first, but he could step forward and get splits with the Bardiche, so he'll be a good kind of all-arounder. I'm hoping. Don't need to take mushrooms, I don't think, for any of this. Yeah, and everyone else is axes or swords. And, of course, all three archers. What we've seen typically is they will close the distance, even though they've got lots of ambushers. They'll still close and get into melee, which is what I want. A long, drawn-out shooting duel, while I'll probably win, will be ugly, especially with their stupid shamans netting everybody down so we get hit more. So I prefer to avoid that. So we're going to give it a shot here, and not that it's going to be worth too much, probably, but they do have a champion there, a little skirmisher, so he may have probably an item we'll use, but at least it'll be worth a little bit of cash. And hey, money is always a good thing. Because this company be expensive. That's a good start. First shot hits. Alright. Now the question is, are these guys going to come at me or not? I mean, they've got a nice defensible position. They probably shouldn't. Let's wait and see. Now he pulled out his throwing item. And they did root us. Well, that's unfortunate. He can't even hit, so we're going to have these guys tear his things off, and we'll have to move forward. Same with him. I want him on the high ground to get a bonus to hit, and then maybe we'll put Torvald in front to defend against him. So we need to break him out. And actually, if you can break him out... No. I guess you'll wait for now. It's a little tricky because I don't know exactly how to handle this one. If they're not going to come out after me, I could move him forward, but I don't want him absorbing all the shots. He doesn't have a lot of range. He has no range of defense. It's probably negative. Step forward up to here. We got cover at least. It'll help a little bit. Pull his netting off. He'll probably wait here. We'll let Eric step up, and he'll get a boost to accuracy, and maybe he can hit one of these guys. You try to break him out. Nope, break yourself out. You need to break yourself out and step forward to shield him. I mean, it doesn't really matter what you do, but let's see if we can move up a little bit. And then if you can break him out, he'll get to move forward and he'll have some cover from the rock there, and he will not be exposed to a clear shot from the Overseer, which I would like to avoid. Okay, I mean, a few arrows, while annoying, is acceptable. Alright, well, these guys did not shield wall. Let's just do an aim shot at this one, and then the crossbow will probably take a shot at the other one. And we miss. I mean, it's 29. It's a good number of goblins. And I don't see, the good news is, I don't see either of these guys or behind them any goblin pikes. So really, Otto might be able to run in here, get into melee with these guys, and split, and do some damage to the back line as well. Maybe. You're a little bit exposed, but let's go for him. Excellent. And you're going to step up here, take a shot at him. So maybe Otto run into here and tile these guys up, and then get knifed down by these guys. That'd be great. Sure, try to break out. Probably shouldn't, because he's just going to get tangled again. But actually, like I said, I'm going to probably... No, he needs to. So he'll just get shot up otherwise. Oh, that's their leader there. The champion. Hitting a lot now. That's annoying. Ah, good. Oh, even better. Again, I need them to get into melee range so I have some kind of chance against them. That's going to screw that up a little bit. I wanted to free him, have him step forward and hit that guy with an axe. It may not be an option now. 47% isn't terrible. Why can't I shoot again? Okay. There we go. Didn't quite kill him, unfortunately. I could shoot him. Or I could shoot him. Or I could miss. It doesn't matter. 54. 64. Actually, maybe we'll wait. We'll see if Guido, or not Guido, this is, what's his face? Carl. If I can free Carl, he can step forward and hit that guy. An axe might be enough. Break this guy out, and then he'll get to run up. Guido. I mean, it's dangerous. You're probably going to hit by that guy, but... Do I want to run up here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do. I just don't want to get knifed by these guys. He goes in 7 turns, so I'm probably going to wait. That's the advantage of being slow, right? I get to run in after the fact, so maybe I won't get knifed if I'm lucky. You're going to try to free him. Okay. I mean, he's pretty defensive. He might be alright. That guy's almost dead. Sure. Can I get down there? You can come into there. Why don't you try to disentangle him? You're going to step forward and hit this guy. Or not. Once you come here into the cover. He didn't move. So Otto should be able to get into here, which will be interesting. Again, we'll see if he gets knifed down or not. He'll get a sweep to hit 3, which will be good. He's done. I did not shoot with him. He doesn't have any great targets, so go for him. And then I guess we get to follow up with him. That's too bad. That would have been a nice, a nice pick. You come up here and defend him. And yeah, I can't get into melee with him, unfortunately. Backed up with archers, so we'll come into here. Kurt, you'll probably get entangled again, so we might as well wait. You probably won't get entangled. You can break out. He has a pike. Interesting. Again, their pikes are interesting, but not really what I need weapons-wise. And that knife is the dangerous. This spear doesn't do anything to his armor, but that knife, he tried to shank him. So, I didn't think they would bug somebody if there's people left to be entangled. Oh, I can't shoot that guy. That's too bad. 55. I could try to shoot this guy and kill him. That's good. Oh, I can't shoot him? I can hit him, but I can't hit him. Cover, cover, cover. Okay, we'll do an aim shot at this guy. Nope. This guy. A one-shot kill there would be nice. Good. And now Torvald can move in and try to finish that guy off. I mean, he probably won't kill him, but it'll be a good start. Guido. Actually, Guido, you might try to disarm this guy. Just so he doesn't shoot anybody. And I think Otto, I'm debating whether I should sweep, but I think I want to go with the actual just two-handed swing regular. And then we'll hit this guy next. You probably need to break out. You should try again and miss again. Great. You're going to try to break out and then try to break him out. Break out. Oh boy. I mean, ultimately you probably need to engage this guy. We'll see how tough he is. You are going to be unhappy for a while, it looks like. Breaking out may be difficult for the bugs. Kurt. 1, 2. I mean, you could get into here and then try to step forward. Nope. It's worth a shot. I mean, the damage was minimal, and I'd like to finish off that shaman if I could. Set that up, set that up. I don't know if I want to step forward here. I mean, how much armor? He's barely scratched. Yeah, whatever. We'll get into melee. Gisbert. Help out up here. Oops, okay. Yeah, you can see that didn't do a lot of damage to him. That little goblin pike, even if it is special, looks like it is. It's got the little prong in the middle. Is minimal. see what else. Well, they're coming in. Which is fine with me. I want to get involved. Let's fang it. You don't have any good shots yet. And you're still entangled. You could shoot up here, but that's not going to really help anything. I guess you'll try to break out. You might have a clear shot at somebody. You don't. You could step down here, though, and hit him. But he's already got someone who's probably going to hit him, so we'll wait there. He's fleeing. Let's break free. And then we're going to wait. Hopefully the Goblin Ambusher flees, gets killed, and then Torvald can step up and tie up these guys. He'll wait, and hopefully Helmer can free him so he can step forward. You are tangled. You don't have quick hands, do you? No, you're going to be a traditional two-handed guy, so you don't. This is probably too close, but that's all we got. Another miss. You do have a couple options. 56 is not great. And you don't have a weapon to switch to. So we're going to go with that. We're going to whiff there too. 91 to hit. Let's just keep killing. It looks like he's got the spear out, like he's trying to keep people away. Whatever. Try to kill him. Roderick, let's see if you can hit somebody. Finally. Free him. Free yourself. Sigurd. Good, good. Breaking through finally. Did not hit here, so I'll try to shoot him. That could have been bad. He will step up. Tie them up. Actually, we can come in here. We can actually hit this guy, or attempt to. I'm actually slightly worried up here. This isn't going as well as I want. Gisbert isn't a super melee monster. Baldwin's okay, but he's, again, not great. And with him hindered, it's going to make things difficult. Yeah, poison. Great. He's trying to pick on me. Alright, at least they missed there. That'll help a little bit. Ow. Well, probably need to come up here to help out with all of that stuff. That does not block sight, so Guido can step forward and start hitting people with his axe, hopefully. Let's just throw at this guy. I think we're close enough, even with the slight. We're not at the ideal range of 2 squares, but yeah, I think that's going to be good. And run up north here to help out. I think Guido will hit one of these guys, so you can hit the other. Or you could actually just shield wall. Just stay alive for a bit. Oh, he's got bugs on him. What's his chance to break out? 27% chance, probably because the bugs reduce his melee skill, and breaking free is based off of melee. Oh, I don't know. Let's just wait. Why don't you try to free him so he can step forward and swing? Oh, the champion's fleeing. No, I don't want him to get away. I want to get his item. You're going to step forward. You're going to switch and try to kill somebody. 77, 77. Neither one's hurt. You're I mean, I could step through here, but he'll get shanked by him, so I think we'll wait. Break free. Didn't want him to get away. Went for it. I've been punished twice now for that. You're gonna split. And step forward. Step forward. Yeah, that's fine. You want to kill these guys. I don't really care if this guy gets away. Carl, step up and hit this guy. Missed again. We can try to throw at this guy. 25 is terrible. Those bugs are distracting a bit. I mean, whatever. Might as well swing at something. You're too tired to break free. Oh, actually, there's low fatigue guys. That's going to be a big issue trying to break out. You're fine. Yeah, I don't blame you for running. All right, they're still pushing in, and despite shield wall, he got hit. Okay. I mean, this guy's good enough, I think, to take a goblin. Does these swarm of insects not wear off? Does it have a time limit on it? 3 more turns. That is a terrible curse. Let's try to kill this guy. Nope. Try to kill that guy? Nope. He is not hit by the bugs anymore, so he might be in good shape here. Let's kill him. Hit him. Hit him. Didn't quite kill him, but Baldwin can come up here and tie all 3 of these guys up, hopefully. You're gonna wait. Guido hopefully will kill that guy, and then you can move up. Let's go for him. Nope. Step up. You're too tired. Okay. You're gonna come up here, tie all 3 of them. All right, Guido, don't let me down. Good. You're gonna wait. You're gonna follow Torvald as he moves in. Helmer can come into here. Just keep trying to break out, I guess. Yep, another low fatigue guy gets screwed. Finish that guy off. Now you're too tired, but that's okay. There's no knives, just swords, so his armor should be more than sufficient. Oh, come on, you can't let that guy get away. Wait. The Overseer might make a break for it. Nope, not yet. Good. He's the one I want. Or one of the ones I want. And he's got all sorts of targets now. Yep, see, swords, nothing. Stunned him. Is he hurt? Yeah, he's actually at half health. His armor's in good shape. He must have been stabbed, but thankfully he's not injured. None of the it's all been small hits. So, has he gone? He has. Let's just step up here and stab. Perfect. Carl, I don't think you have a weapon to switch to, right? So just try to hit him despite the penalty. Another miss. Good. I guess we got something. Too much of that. Let's see if we can... Oh, come on. Fine. Can you at least step up here? Break out. Step forward. It'll give him a bonus to hit. You're going to step up and hit this guy. Oh, even like that. Poor Roderick back here hasn't really done anything this fight. Maybe you can save Carl and finish that guy off. Let's come into here, I guess. Good. fleeing. Oh, missed a 95. The skirmisher did not make it away, though. You're gonna wait, and you're gonna wait. Yeah, the flies are annoying. Good. Roderick didn't have any problems. First shot, first kill. What's up, Carl? Carl's Jr. Alright. Too tired, that's fine. He'll do it. Can we finish this guy off? Too tired. Guido's too tired? Whatever, we got plenty of attacks here. And I think that's going to be it. Alright. Nothing remarkable, although we did take a little bit of damage. Torvald especially. And items. It was a pike, and it probably isn't worth it, but we'll take a look. We'll compare it to what's already on hand. And a little bit of money. I mean, especially with the Overseer and some of these better goblin items. It won't be a complete loss. Although we took, I think, a decent amount of damage. So repairing our stuff may be a little expensive. Any more greenskins I have to kill? Is that something up there? Yeah, we already been up there, I think, right? Yeah. I hate to go back to town. Alright, let's take a look at this pike first, though, before I forget about it. Alright, so regular pike, 60 to 80. This one's 50 to 70. 25, 104. 25, 104. So slightly less damage, ignores armor, and just a smidge more effective against armor, but the raw damage is so much less, it's probably not worth it. Again, the only bonus, really, well, this one especially, it's lightweight, and weapon skills build up 3 less fatigue. So you're not going to get tired using it. And I think it only takes 5 action points, so you don't have to have the polearm perk to get that benefit. But it doesn't matter because it's much less effective than even a regular polearm. So that we will probably sell. We'll definitely sell that. Reinforced boondock bows. They might be worth repairing, I guess. I don't know about the regular boondock bows, but the reinforced ones maybe. Falchions certainly are worth repairing. Pikes. Anything else from the goblins? No. We're pretty much full, so it's a bit of a waste. We'll head back to Felsfest to sell it. 20,000, we can buy a cart or a wagon, get some more stock. So we might try to go for that. Although that we may not make enough money to do that quite yet. So we'll see. Well, hey, look at that! Just take a few steps to the east, and we run into another patrol with Phoenix the Stabber, which I thought we just killed some guy named Phoenix. Either way, this is going to be an easy fight, so we're not gonna watch this one, but we'll see if Phoenix has anything good. If he's called the Stabber, maybe he has. Oh, this guy's an ambusher, so maybe he has a cool dagger. A nice dagger might be worth keeping if it's better than the regular stuff we get. We will see. As expected, not too tough a fight. A couple little scratches here and there, but nothing significant. Item-wise, not a cool knife. A goblin bow, which, if you know, just like with most goblin stuff, is probably going to be mediocre compared to a regular bow. But afterwards, we'll compare it to the war bow we have and see if it's meaningful. I'm guessing the answer is no. The plus 15% chance to hit is nice, but if it doesn't do enough damage, it's not worth it. Alright, so here we are. Let's take a look. Regular war bow. 50 to 70 damage. The goblin one, 30 to 50. So already we can see where the problem's going to be. Now the percentages, 45% ignores armor, 71 effective against armor. 45-71 looks good compared to 35-60. So, I mean, percentages do better against armor and ignoring armor. And Warbow's only 6 fatigue. This one's 2. So, I mean, it's better, but I mean, neither one is that much. Let's take a look actually at the numbers. So, obviously, we know to raw hit points, this is better. But 0 to 24 ignores armor, 30 to 42. 24, 30 to 42. This does 0 to 22, 21 to 35. So, yeah, not better at all. Bonus to hit is nice, but not good enough to keep. We will repair that and sell it along with all this other stuff. So, let me get to that, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so we have killed enough to get the Orc Warlord to come out. Took a little while, but eventually we found him. And it's actually kind of interesting little party. It's, at first glance, I guess, I'm not as worried as I thought I would be. An Orc Warlord, so just one. Unfortunately, not a named one or anything. So, no items probably. Some Orc Warriors. I think that means, what, like 4 to 6 or 4 to 5? Many young, but no Berserkers. And the Berserker one's kind of important because with Berserkers, it really kind of triggers, it raises my calculation of whether or not I need to bring archers. And archers are a dangerous proposition with Orc Warriors, because they can push through and get into melee with the archers. If you have them with footwork and they can step away, it might not be as big a deal, but this current build I've got, I don't. And I don't want to bring archers when there's warriors running around if I don't have to. And with no berserkers, I probably don't have to. Ambushers and skirmishers, I don't think are going to be too much of a problem. Although, if the skirmishers throw nets on people and then allow some of the bigger weapons to hit, that'll be a bit of a problem. But ultimately, if you're fighting and there's warriors and a warlord around, the general drill is lots of hammers, heavy armor. So my front line's actually pretty sparse. Maybe I'll spread it out a bit more. But yeah, hammers. I've got a couple shield. Well, not him, but I left Kurt out. I left my 3 archers out. I didn't bring the newer guy. This might be a little too risky for him. Yep, Guido on the one side, the 2-handed weapons on the other side. Carl, I almost gave a reach weapon, but they're going to push through right away, and I wanted someone to use this 2-handed mace, especially to stun any warriors that push through. And he's got a good enough to hit ability. He doesn't have berserk. Oh, he does have berserk, but he doesn't have a weapon skill. So he's just going to swing it. So I think he's kind of a good person to give this to. Kurt, he's got polearm and cleaver, which he's not using either. But I gave him a hammer because he has fearsome. We want to try to scare some of these guys. They do have mediocre morale. Well, not mediocre, but I mean they are breakable. So with him and a polearm, or a hammer that's definitely doing damage to health, will be guaranteed to keep rolling on morale and see if you can break some of them. I have to bring, I think, my standard bearer. I don't want to look at the exact stats, but the Orc Warlord, I mean, he'll walk up and bellow, and I think that inspires orcs. I think it does a morale check on your friendly guys, I think. And I don't want them getting scared, so we'll bring him along. The good thing is he does have some pretty nice armor now. So he still gets pretty much the full perk for nimble, and he can take a little bit of damage. So especially with the ablative armor on the body. We're going to bring out Eugen here. Gisbert, he's got the hammer perk, so he's fine. Roderick, since he's got the axe perk, we got enough hammers over here. Yeah, I think that should be fine. We're fighting orcs. It's going to be a potential high risk, but I think we can get away with it. Baldwin, not a hammer bro, but yeah, there's enough. Well, I could give him an axe. I think we'll be okay, though. Hammers are important enough. I'm not worried about the orc young or the skirmishers. I didn't give anybody the mushrooms just because I don't want them getting focus fired if orc warriors push through. I think I have enough damage that I don't need this boost. Alright. Oh. Yep, that should be good. In fact, theoretically, since I'm not bringing any of my range stuff, I could wait until night. And that will at least make it a little harder for the goblins to throw stuff at me. I hadn't considered that, but I think we'll go for it now. Let's just dance around a little bit, try to kill some time. Do I want to get high ground? Typically, I want to keep things... If I don't know if I'm going to have the advantage on the ground, I want to keep things flat and equal. So, all right. A warlord and his army of orcs and goblins. Oh, no impressive speeches, huh? Just straight into combat. Oh. Well, okay, so my original thought was not using the terrain, but, I mean, this is significantly beneficial terrain, so I think we have to try to fall back and take advantage of that. Yeah, very much so. Sure. Yep. Now I kind of want to get everyone on this chunk up here, but at least for this first turn, we'll just kind of mostly head straight back. This extra little bit in here kind of throws it off because it'll reduce our movement if you go up and down the same turn. So but otherwise there's just a warrior, not the warlord, the Immortan Joe. Yep, he's not gonna be able to get there. That's only 3 steps back, so he could get into melee. So I'll just come to here. Another warrior. So we've got 2 up top here. I mean... Alright, we're going to risk it. We're going to see if they charge him. Or... No, they're going to shoot him. No! I do not want the pole arms in the front, so let's try to scoot back. And I don't know if I want pole arms. Well, this pole arm maybe not back there, so let's just, we can step back to here. This opens up spaces here. Okay, good. They haven't charged him yet. I gave the orc trophy to Otto here, so he is immune to stun. Not that I pick favorites or anything, but he's my favorite. Kurt, might as well come back to there. Ooh. I mean, ultimately, I think Torvald's going to take this corner, so you're going to move up there and take Gisbert's spot. You can just step back. You can probably just step over here, actually. You're gonna step up to take that spot, I think, right? Baldwin steps up. Torvald comes into here. Helmer will take that spot. There's the Warlord. Oh, he has a name. Kushtrum. That's an interesting name for an orc, but okay. Have to wait for Baldwin to move. Now, that's a Warlord and a Warrior down on the southern side, but I still have plenty of beef down there, I think. Yeah, there's 3 orcs up here. Let's see. Let's put you here. Roderick, you're going to have to come over to here, I think. Yep, we'll go to there. Eugen. Who's this? Gisbert? Actually, Eugen might be a better one to have up here. I mean, it's not great. I don't want him getting hit because he's a little fragile, but he can quick hand switch to a 2-handed weapon to hit hard anyone who steps here. Gisbert only has his hammer, so he's better for just doing a heavy hit on armor and letting someone else finish off targets. You step up here. You're done. You're done. You're going to step up here. I don't even think I'm going to shield wall. I could try to avoid being stunned, but they've got pretty high defense where they are. So I think we're good. These little goblins moving up and being annoying, as goblins do. We're gonna wait. Oh, they have javelins. I mean, again, it's nice as nighttime, so it reduces their effectiveness. And we're a little exposed over here, just because there's no shields. But we'll have the high ground, and some of my better veterans over here. Wait. They're going on south. This is kind of nice because it'll stop them from flanking a bit. Okay. Now I'm a little skeptical. Maybe I need to send like Wilhelm down. Actually, I'll send Roderick down here. Just a little extra firepower in the south, since that's where they're swarming. Torvald. Sure, go ahead and shield wall now, because they're going to do something to you. You're going to wait. You're going to wait. You have to show patience here. Step up here and make it tougher for them to go around. You're going to wait. He's not going to shield wall. I think he's okay. He's fine. Alright, come on. I have to engage now. Good. Okay. Slightly annoying, but we can deal with it. Also slightly annoying, but we can persevere. Let's get him out of that. You might as well get out of that. Everyone's just waiting. I mean, I suppose it might be in their best interest to shoot at me for a bit. But they've got limited ammo, and they're not going to be very effective. A Mexican standoff? A goblin standoff? I mean, I could. Otto could run up here and just take the high ground on the orc. I don't think that's the best option, though. I would much prefer to fight on the high ground here. Yep, and again, with the darkness and the high ground and the dudes in front having shields, I don't think their range attacks are going to be particularly effective. We could, as I've discussed, there is always the the secondary option of having to move down and just having the damage dealers, the pikes and polearms on the high ground. We could engage here. These guys would be on the high ground, hitting anyone I put down here, but there you go. And so it begins. Actually, we could step down here and just hit this guy. Let's wait with him, because now we're engaged. They may push in. We'll wait with you. You can step forward and hit this guy as well. Alright, and he missed. It's a tricky one, actually. I don't want to move down there and get stuck on the high ground. There's nothing really up here anymore. She needs to relocate. I don't want to give this high ground up. There's nothing there. If a goblin goes up there, who cares? So we're going to come down to here and cover this spot. You're going to wait. You're going to wait, I think. Yep, you haven't gone yet. You have to hit somebody. Well, we're going to hit this guy with a hammer and stagger him, so let's just focus fire on this guy. You can step forward, hit that guy, and step away. Did 2 damage, so he did do a morale check, but he didn't get lowered yet. Good. You've already swung. We can hit this guy. He'll get to step forward and take 1 swing with his axe, which will be painful, but I'm okay with. You can try to break this guy's armor. 1 hit. Let's do a regular swing. It did drop his morale a little bit. This is the most important one. Again, we want to stagger him. We'll get to hit him again first next turn. You don't have a target, but let's step here anyway. This might make, I don't know if he'll be able to charge in and push him off the high ground now. So that'll be good. You can wait. Some more ineffective shooting, hopefully. I was worried about that, but again, it's not a big worry. This guy's armor is in good shape. This guy's is not. Let's hit him. We hit his helmet, of course, which we would have done up here, so... Oh, someone else come up? Okay, so this is nice, because now Wilhelm can step up and hopefully just nuke that guy. Step up, hit that guy. Another headshot, unfortunately. Kurt will wait. I guess we'll hit the young. Switch over to the sword since his armor is busted. Good damage. 69, nice to hit. And it worked, and it's a headshot, so hopefully we'll hit over here and get another headshot. Oh, the Warlord wants to come play, huh? This is Gisbert. Well, I mean, this is the most dangerous guy here. He's got a cleaver, which is an annoying weapon, and he is exposed. Now, let's work on this guy. That was a good chunk of damage. Oh, okay. This is a little risky too. Let's step down here and hit him with the hammer. The mace will daze him. He has not gone yet. We're going to wait. We're going to let the hammer try to smash his armor first. Oh, his armor's already pretty fucked up. Actually, if we're going to focus fire, let's focus fire. His armor's busted. We're gonna hit him again with the hammer. Didn't injure him. That's actually kind of surprising. I thought it would. It, again, kept a stagger going, but at least the orc will get to swing back now, unfortunately. Oh, there's another one. What are we gonna do here? Baldwin, I don't think has quick hands, does he? He does not. So we're just going to keep going with the hammer. Oh, the Warlord's fleeing. Even better. Maybe we can kill this guy? Nope. Helmer has quick hands and a sword, and his orc's armor is busted, so see if you can chop him up a bit. Yep. Okay. That was not too worrisome. Kurt, you should probably switch to the cleaver since this guy's armor is pretty much chopped up. And just, he's got fearsome. He dropped his morale twice. That was a good effective attack there. It's actually kind of funny. He's on the high ground, but now even though he's got a shield, he's next to the dude with a flail who ignores the shield. So, and who will get a guaranteed headshot next turn. So this might work out okay for me. Yeah, again, these goblins are, aside from that, the occasional netting, not too effective. Let's just try to kill this guy. That's going to be a headshot. Yeah, so it broke him. Let's step up here. Didn't drop his resolve, but it'll be a bonus to hit. Yeah, it's a little risky stepping him down there, but I figured he can weather some attacks from these little baby orcs. Maybe we'll break this guy. He does have fearsome. He did. Good. There's another orc warrior neutralized. Almost killed him. He's not happy. He's going to run and bleed. Let's switch weapons and just hit this guy. Has he gone? He has gone. So let's just hit him. Crushed finger. Not bad. Let's see. The mace is going to hopefully kill that guy. That guy's got no armor. Let's just pull this out. And actually, I probably should have used the hammer and hit the warrior, but whatever. Breaking morale and stuff's good. Actually, the fact that he's running, but he hasn't been killed, that means this warrior can't step up there. He's going to have to next turn come around, and then he'll get ganked a bit better. You've got... That guy is going to die. This guy's going to die. There's a dude down here. Little goblin. Roderick. I don't know if Roderick has... He does have Berserk. Attacking takes 12 fatigue, so he can get 2 attacks off. Let's kill the skirmisher, and then hit this guy. Ooh. Wilhelm is low morale. And that didn't boost him. Watching that guy get hammered didn't boost his morale. That's unfortunate. Let's hit this guy, I guess, with the sword. Baldwin, I guess you're going to have to use the hammer on that guy. Smash him up. This is a tricky one. He's a slightly injured, but I think dazing that guy will be worth it. Let's hit him. Very good. Wilhelm's already gone. And Gisbert, I should start moving north? No, I think he's fine. I want to help out up here in case Wilhelm has trouble, but I guess we can rally with Magnus. It's not a problem if he breaks, which is unlikely, but he's getting close. I'm not sure what rattled him so much. I mean, let's just hit him, I guess. I stunned him. Come up here and rally him. It's kind of unnecessary, but whatever. These guys are all fleeing. I don't want them to get away. Helmer can probably... No, he can't get to the high ground. We're going to keep hitting him. This guy's not running, but I don't want him to get away. Now he's running. 2 damage! Oh no! I only did 9 back though, so I can't laugh too much. Let's switch to the hammer and break this guy's armor. That means the mace will do better. Let's help out over here. That was a good hit. Step up and hit this guy. I mean, these guys are all pretty much wrecked now, I guess. Let's just come through here and try to prevent them from fleeing. Let's come into here and prevent them from fleeing. You need to stop this guy since he's still alive. Oh man. A broken arm is a significant handicap. He has a headshot, guaranteed. We're gonna pin that ambusher so he can't get away. That guy is not dazed, but he's staggered, so we should kill him next turn. We're not going to step down there, and I'm not going to chase him down. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, but good. That's important. Broke him. Let's step up here and hit this guy. He can step into here and get a good shot at that guy before he runs. This guy is already engaged, but oh, 95% miss. Good thing we got a shot. Finish him off, run up top, don't let him get away. Pin him in. Good. Leave, well, I can't say leave no survivors. I think at least one over here got away, but it's close. You know what I mean. Alright. Well, not too terribly bad, even with an Orc Warlord. I don't know if it was a 2 or 3 skull mission, but I think we're power leveled up high enough that it's not so bad. Unfortunately, it was not, even though he had a name, it was not a actual like champion warlord, so no unique items. But we will get a decent payday out of it. Stamped out the Greenskins and killed the warlord. So we'll get 5,000 for that, plus, well, it's not worth a huge amount of money. Some of this orc weapon stuff is worth a decent chunk of change. Axes. We didn't get any. There's a cleaver. A couple cleavers. Good. These shields are actually worth a decent chunk of money. They're not worth repairing, but anything else orc-wise? Nope. Looks like all the stuff worth repairing at least. Roderick. Well, let's see. You want that. You want that. You probably want that. No, actually, even though it says fatigue 0, I think we gave him berserk, right? Yeah. And because he's got iron lung, it is important for him to have at least a little bit of fatigue, so he can maybe like every other turn do 2 attacks, potentially. So do that for him. Gisbert, look at that. He's still got a couple turns to go. He's already looking pretty good there. I think we gave him. We did not give him berserk. And he probably shouldn't get it, because he is not going to have much in the way of fatigue. He can go with this. Yeah, 20 isn't great. but let's go with these two. His resolve is kind of low. And what else does he need? If he's not doing that, he's not doing fearsome. What do you give to a guy who sits in the... Well, we can always give him bags and belts. Have lots of options of things to pull out, I suppose. Nets and crap, maybe. Carl, the old school two-handed dude. 25 is a little low, but again, he does have +5 from his perk, so 30 base isn't too bad. And look at that. +3 and +4. That's good. It's much appreciated. We do need to pick a weapon for him. But again, I don't know which one to give him. I've already got Hammer Bros. Usually I give swords to people who are a little lower because they need the bonus to hit, but he doesn't need the bonus to hit. He's doing just fine. I don't want to do that. I've never been a big fan of Indomitable, so I don't really want to give that away. I mean, he's wearing super heavy armor. His fatigue will be a little better off once he's wearing like top level armor, named items that aren't as heavy. Let's go with... I want the Headhunter perk, probably. Alright, I've decided. Thought about it for a bit. I think I'm going to go with the axe. I've got plenty of hammers. Normally my hammers go to my guys who have the highest accuracy. I like them the most. I think they're kind of the most versatile. But I also thought they did the most damage to armor. And actually, I was kind of surprised. The regular attack with the hammer, 160 to 220 damage to armor. Whereas the axe, 180, 225 damage to armor. I had no idea. So the downside is he won't be able to swing and hit multiple targets with an axe because it's a round swing. I don't hit my own people with it, which kind of reduces the effectiveness of his reach advantage for defensive purposes. But he's already got pretty good base defense anyway. And because his accuracy is high, the Great Axe kind of has the highest potential just for raw damage output. As we saw here, it does a lot of damage to health, does a lot of damage to armor, and say here, hits both head and body. So as I understand, it hits one of them just like a regular attack, and then it hits the other, whether head or body, for like half damage. Either way, that's a lot of damage, and he's got a good chance of killing people outright if he hits them with that. I kind of considered the where is it, a two-handed mace like I had him swinging earlier, but ultimately I don't use them a lot. But they're good weapons. Most of the time, if I'm going to use it, it's against big targets anyway. I'm not going to kill them with one shot, so I'm not using the secondary attacks. I don't need the fatigue bonus from using a weapon that I'm specialized in. I can just give this to somebody if I'm fighting unholds, and they can just do one swing a turn anyway, and there's no real loss. So, yep, we're going to go with the axe. It has been decided. All right. I mean, that's an old school hedge knight with the two-handed axe. And he's still got one level up to go, so we'll see how well he can do. All right. I think we are victorious. We'll close out on a high note of killing the Warlord with no significant casualties, and call it good for there. See you next time. Good luck in your own Warlord hunting adventures.